welcome to the show. Feel the love, feel the love. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I noticed that you're barefoot. Did you forget your shoes?
No. I broke my toe yesterday.
You're kidding me.
And I tried to find a comfortable shoe, but I just decided.
No, you don't have to wear shoes. Yeah, just be comfortable. We're just happy you're here. Yeah, thank you for being here. I want to get into Maria. I want to talk about Maria Callas. I want to talk about the great job you did. But first, I want to congratulate you on winning a Tony. You produced The Outsider. This is massive. Here's the cast here. We're lucky enough to have them on our show. Here's them in action as well. What made you want to produce The Outsiders?
Oh, well, it's... By the way, I get very nervous on talk shows. I get very uncomfortable, and I haven't done one for like a decade. So and you know this. I am so...
Welcome.
This is so not my... This is so not my thing.
No, this is not your thing. Don't worry about it. This is all be fine. Yeah.
I produced it because I saw an early workshop of it, and I loved it, and I loved what they were doing with it, and the director and the composers, and
such a great job.
I thought it was amazing, and my daughter also loved it.
Were you an outsider in growing up in school? Were you?
Yes.
Yeah. I think, yeah. I wasn't really an outsider. I was more of like a weirdo, probably. But I think,
I
don't know.
thought you were a good outsider.
Bit of both. Yeah.
I think it's good to be an outsider, right? You know,
think so?
Yeah, I think. I was thinking the other, like, what it is to be an outsider, and I think that's just, you know, to be somebody who's comfortable with other people, maybe not understanding who you are or knowing what you do, or, you know, you don't feel as understood or connected, but you know who you are, and you're okay with that.
Yeah, I like that. Maybe it was a little bit.
So it's a good thing.
I know your daughter worked with you on this production. Does any of your kids want to be on camera or behind the camera or in the...
My kids, I think some of them off camera, behind the scenes, they really, really want to be, especially Shiloh, would really like to be private.
Just private?
Just private.
Just live your life.
Like not photographed, not on a thing. I think her most of all would like privacy.
Yeah, it just must get so tricky because everyone's so famous around them.
But it wasn't their choice.
Correct, absolutely, yeah, no.
Right? So some people are more comfortable with public, some people are more comfortable on talk shows.
Yeah.
And some people are not.
Yes. You are incredible, as I told you, and Maria, congratulations on this. You're getting rave reviews. You're an incredible actor, but I saw some things online. I was wondering if I could ask you if these rumors are true of other careers that you might have had.
Oh, no.
All right, I'd be interested to see if any of these are real, okay?
Too, but okay.
First of all, is it true that prior to acting, you were studying to become a funeral director?
Yes.
That was the one I didn't think. A funeral director?
Yeah.
Why? How?
Doesn't it make sense, though? No. My grandfather died, and I remembered thinking, this is not how they should be. This should be a celebration of life, and since I'm not afraid of death and I was comfortable with it, I thought this would be a great career path for me.
I could throw these parties.
I could, like, make this better. Yes. I could do a thing here.
We need more people like that.
You know,
it shouldn't be that.
It's my fallback career now.
That's great. I did not know that about you. Is it true that you consider becoming a pilot?
Yes, I'm a pilot.
You are a pilot?
I am a pilot.
Yeah, see, I would guess that you would be.
Thank you.
But I don't know why.
And my son, Maddox is training to be a pilot now, too. He's actually, he is a pilot now.
Really? Of planes or helicopters, or do they both count the same?
No, they are different. Some of the licenses are the same,
okay,
but no.
So you can fly a plane right now.
I can.
If we had to just get out of here together.
I got you.
I
got you.
Let's go to the Bahamas and do it up. Yeah. Finally, is it true that you love stand-up comedy? At one point, you considered trying stand-up?
That is definitely a no.
You would not. You would not do that.
No.
No, but you love comedy.
Yeah.
But you would never.
I could deal with a funeral. I could deal with
flying a plane.
10,000 feet in the air.
Yeah.
But no.
But
what you do?
talking.
Terrifies. No, I'm very.
Okay, that's good to know. I gotta say, I love this movie. I saw it last week. I got a screening of it. I would go see it in theaters if you can see Maria, because the sound is gorgeous. The shots are beautiful. Was it all shot in Paris, or is it all different?
Some Paris, some Budapest, some Greece.
Oh, it's knockout. When you get that script, you go, yeah, I can do this. I could play with one of the greatest opera singers on earth.
No, I'd never sung before. And it was one of those, you all have, everybody's got something that makes them, this is not something I can do. And I was pretty sure that was one of the things I can't sing.
Yeah.
But, you're an actor, and so they ask you if you can do whatever you can do, and you say yes.
Yeah, of course. I can tap dance. Sure, why not? Yeah. How long you need me to tap dance? And then they go, do it. And you go, do I really have to? can we rent that out of the movie? You're phenomenal.
Thank you.
As I was saying, you're nervous on talk shows, but do you get nervous singing in front of
I was so nervous. I had to learn how to sing, because the wonderful director, Pablo Larraín, he sent me to singing Italian and many things for 7 months, because you can't fake sing opera.
No?
Which I didn't know.
You're like, I'm an actor, leave me alone.
Yeah. And I thought in the beginning, I had this great plan. I thought, I know what I'll do. It'll be a fun, start of the movie gift. I'll just buy everybody earplugs. And then
yeah.
It'll be my way of clearing the space and not being as nervous.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I had to sing, so.
I feel like I get more nervous in front of just one person as opposed to a crowd. If I sing in front of 2 people, I'd go, never mind. But if it's in front of everybody, I can be like, yeah, I can do it.
Not bad.
I auditioned, and I didn't get the part.
Next time.
Look at how, this is phenomenal. I mean, really did a great job. How gorgeous this is. I think this is going to be giant for the opera community, because it did remind me, I go, oh, I should go to see more opera. This is the most beautiful thing. But also, I will say the wardrobe and hair and makeup department did a great job. You look like Maria Callas. I didn't realize this. At the end of the film, they show you photos of Maria, and it's so similar. I go, wow. I mean, you really knocked it out of the park. Congratulations on this.
Thank you very much.
How do we... Angelina, how do we set up this film? Is The Last Days, right? Of Maria Callas. Yes,
the film is the last days, and it's her reflecting on her life, and I'm very bad at this.
No, that was it. Yeah. It's reflecting on her life.
Does that sell a movie?
No, well, when you see the clip, you'll see why it's great. But also, I think, she's kind of reflecting on her life and interviewing herself, talking to herself.
Well, she's talking to her drugs.
She's talking to her drugs. It is true.
It is true.
Yeah. Spoiler. But I got that.
It should be Quaaludes.
Yeah, it was Mandrax, right? Yeah.
It's Quaaludes.
It's Quaaludes. And I go, oh, this is tricky. So she's just talking and going, yeah, no, and then correcting herself and having a full conversation with herself, kind of. It's fascinating.
If you look closely, it's a big opera, and it's based on a lot of she did many performances in many tragedies and many operas, and so you don't have to know opera to understand the film or appreciate the film, but if you do know opera, you can understand that there's a lot of, why things come at a certain time and how she's the sum of the tragedies that she played in her life, and the film is kind of an opera.
You dove into this character. I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Angelina Jolie in Maria. Take a look.
Morning. 99% of your devotion is about food. 1% is about love.
How is your spine, Ferruccio?
As fragile as a twig, the doctor said.
So you should be careful. When I ask you to do something, you should occasionally tell me no.
I am careful, madam. That is why I don't dare to tell you no.
Angelina Jolie, everybody! Maria is in select theaters now and comes to Netflix December 11th. We'll be right back with more Tonight Show. Stick around! Hey, hey.